what do you think happens with these trade talks?
Well, it's hard to tell if they're going to escalate or if things will continue to be calm, and which is what we hope. There needs to be a resolution. But what we've seen in both the U.S. and in China, the U.S. consumer has been on really solid footing. What we've heard from companies is that the Chinese consumer has continued to deliver. I think some of the old statistics, the macro statistics coming out of China, reflect more of their industrial economy than their consumer economy.
Okay.
And so the messages we're hearing from companies are a little bit different.
So you would stick with companies like Alibaba, those with the Chinese consumer exposure.
Well,
and does that mean for the U.S. companies with that exposure, Starbucks and the like, that those trends should continue to do fine?
Well, China is the growth engine for Starbucks. The U.S. is steady, but their comp store sales were up 6%. I think their stores are growing 16%. If you saw the Costco video that went viral yesterday, that gives you an indication of the pinup demand for high-quality U.S. products.
Sure.
And Costco was very smart. They put some of their signature products on Alibaba for a good bit of time before they opened that store.
So trade war or no trade war, that's one way to play all this. Greg, there's the president tweeting again today after the GDP numbers, saying the economy is doing great with tremendous upside potential. If the Fed would do what they should, we are a rocket upward. What do you make of all that and this back and forth right now between the pressure on the Fed to lower rates and their sort of long discussion about whether to continue to do so?
I think the president in general put a little bit too much lipstick on this morning's GDP report. We have growth that's currently trending at about 2.3% year over year. That's a significant downgrade from where it was a year ago when we were growing above 3%. We've seen a number of headwinds coming from the global environment that's weakened quite tremendously. We've seen the erosion on business investment from lingering trade uncertainty and from additional trade tariffs. And now we have business investment that actually contracted in the second quarter. And it's not looking much better. Yes, there is some encouraging news coming from China that it's willing to negotiate and that it doesn't want further escalation of trade tensions. But I don't really buy that. I think what we're going to see going into 2020 is further tensions between the two nations that will continue to erode private sector confidence and weigh on business investment.